Hey guys! So today's video is going to be just a sit down, chill, relax, chit chat. It's more than a chit chat. I'm having like a full on discussion. I don't know when I'm posting this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, because I'm going to guesstimate myself and put myself on a deadline, that I am just about a week away from my due date. And it's been pretty hectic. Like, I think it was definitely more hectic than my first pregnancy. Definitely. Yeah. Like, now that I'm thinking about everything that's gone on within the last like week or so, it's been a little crazy. I kind of procrastinated with this pregnancy. I think obviously more than with my first pregnancy. I think that's expected though. With everybody's first pregnancy, you're a little bit more on top of everything, as to where with the second kid, you're like, we're good. We're just going to float it. And I think I've kind of done that a lot with a lot of things. Yeah, so let's kind of get you guys up to date on what's going to happen / what has been happening, so on and so forth. Baby names, hospital, in-laws, parents and in-laws getting along, traveling, and yeah. So anyway, we've come down to 2 names officially. I'm pretty sure that we're going to use the other one, but we have 2. And like I've mentioned in the last video, my husband's very superstitious, so we're going to go ahead and wait probably until like I'm literally going into labor. See, my mom and my stepdad flew into town like almost a week ago now, right? And I think a huge thing for my husband, well, not my husband and I, mainly just me, that I've kind of been going back and forth on, was the fact that when I was pregnant with my daughter, my relationship with my mom was still not on a positive note. So she did not come to the delivery or anything like that. She was not at the hospital. She was not a part of that. And not because she didn't want to, it was because I chose for her not to be, because my relationship with her was not there yet. So my mother-in-law was in the delivery room with me, and for this pregnancy, obviously through that time period, I have built up my relationship with my mom. So now it's hard because I can't have both of them in the delivery room, and if I can't have both of them, I can't have just one of them either. So now I can't have any of them. But I've come to terms with that, obviously, because my husband is such a huge, obviously, support system for me. So he's going to be there, and that's all we need. We're golden, we're set. But that's been a huge thing that's kind of been weighing heavy on my heart for the last, month or so, when I've been thinking about the whole delivery process in general and getting ready for the hospital. And yeah, so it's definitely been a challenge, but it is what it is, and I've kind of come to terms with that aspect. The in-laws and my parents, they've actually been getting along pretty well, no complaints. I think it's really interesting because my husband is 100% Italian, so when my mom thinks of Italian food, she thinks of Olive Garden, places like that, because she's not Italian. She's from California. That's just not it. So coming over here and having, real home-cooked Italian meals from my husband's family is definitely a treat for her, and I love seeing that aspect. Both of our families coming together, sitting down and having some really big, yummy, home-cooked Italian meals. That's been pretty awesome. Now, something that I did want to go over, because a lot of people have been asking, and it's something that I did not pack in my original hospital bag with my daughter, is what is in my makeup hospital bag. So I'm going to kind of walk through everything very quickly with you guys as to what I'll be bringing in my hospital bag. And a majority of it is stuff that I already use every day. And then I am only bringing one eyeshadow palette. Totally random, sorry guys. So I'm filming this today and I'm literally uploading this video tonight. I filmed the rest of this video yesterday, but I went to my 39-week checkup this morning and the doctor said that I am not dilated. However, my cervix, sorry this is TMI, is very, very thin, so to expect the baby any day now. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. And yeah, on to what's in my makeup bag. People were asking whether or not I was going to go through and get an epidural with this pregnancy because I explained in my last video the troubles that I had with everything. So at first I definitely was up to getting an epidural. I didn't let my last experience affect that decision. However, now that I'm getting closer to the actual day and I've kind of sat down and I've thought about everything and thought about how I want my delivery to go, I'm not against not getting an epidural. Me and my husband have talked about it, and I think we actually just spoke about it last night. We were driving home, and out of the blue, because it was festering in my brain, I was like, hey, so I wanted to talk to you about something. And I explained to him that, you know, every delivery is different for every woman, and no two are the same. However, from what I've heard, second babies usually come a lot faster and they tend to be a little bit easier. So with that being said, I'm going to do my best to hold off for as long as I possibly can without getting an epidural. And then I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear and see you know, how my delivery is going, and kind of go from there and fill out the situation as it calls for. So that's it, you guys. That is my little pregnancy update. I am due any day now at this point, so keep my family in your thoughts and your prayers, and thank you guys as always so much for your, you know, kind thoughts and kind words, and me and my husband and daughter and future little prince here appreciate it more than anything. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you on my next video.